Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be doing how I would have predicted the 2012 presidential election. It's going to be very similar how I did the 2008 election. I'll say my opinion and blah blah blah. But let's just start filling out the map. Nevada, a lot of polling actually favored Romney over Biden, or Obama, I'm sorry. In this scenario, which was weird. It was not the scenario, but back then, well, not everything, not all polling, but a lot of polling had Romney favored for a while, and then closer to election day, it started showing Obama was favored. So it started filling it out. So I would have said Nevada would be lean, very similar. I would have had Arizona likely as well. My reasoning for this would probably be somewhere around the lines of McCain won it by 9, and Obama hasn't had that much of a impactful presidency. If you hear squeaking, I have pups and they're playing with a toy. New Mexico and Colorado, I would say likely. I would say that Romney doesn't have that appeal like McCain would have had if McCain would have run a good campaign. Obama does appeal to these certain states right here, and I would have said that New Mexico and Colorado both would go to Obama. I would have Montana likely. Obama nearly got it under 10 in 2008, and I would have said nearly got it under 10 in 2008. I would have said that it was trending blue, and I would have had Romney win the state by roughly 9. Same thing with North Dakota. McCain didn't win it. I think he only won it by 7. I would have said similar that Romney would have won it by 6 or 5. Nebraska's 1st district also would be likely. Same margin around McCain won it by. I would actually still give Nebraska's 2nd congressional district to Obama. He'd win it by a tilt margin. I think he won a tilt. I know he won it lean in 2008. I'd say it would trend red, but Romney would take Nebraska's at large safe. I'm sorry. The entire Rust Belt would be likely, like it was in real life. I would say that it would all be likely. I would say that Romney was not a Rust Belt heavy candidate, which this gives Obama the election, by the way. I would say that he was not a Rust Belt heavy candidate. And I would also say something along the lines that incumbents usually do better the second time around. Then I would give Missouri to Obama by a tilt margin. McCain only lost it by less than 1 in 2008, and I would have thought that the trend would have continued, that it would have gone to Obama. Thought that was like a red herring, an outlier, because Missouri usually does vote with the winner of the election, and Obama would have won this election, or I would have said Obama was going to win. So I thought he was going to carry Missouri. Indiana, however, I thought that I would have said that would have gone lean. Even if I was around to know everything I did back then, I would say that was a fluke. Obama winning it back in 2008 was a fluke. He only won it by less than 1. And he'd probably do well in Indiana again, but I would say Romney would win it by 4. And I would have Obama winning Ohio by around 3 or 2. Virginia, I would say Obama carries that by a lean margin as well. Virginia has became more and more establishmentarian in a sense back in 2012. Starting roughly, I think 2010 is when it started becoming more establishmentarian. North Carolina. Surprisingly, a lot of people in North Carolina really liked Obama, but I still would have said that it would have gone to Mitt Romney very narrowly, like it did in real life. He won 2, but he'd be less than 1%. Romney would win it by. I would say Georgia would be likely. I would say that Obama does not have any sort of Southern appeal to the Southern independents and the Southern conservatives. None at all. Obama, I would have him winning Florida by a lean margin. Well, that's it. By a lean margin because of the incumbency advantage, and of course, Florida loves incumbents. And that is the map, 343 and 195. I would have had Obama win by not a landslide, but close to it. My prediction would have had him keeping Nebraska's 2nd congressional district, a state that he did, a district he lost in 2012, and he picking up Missouri. So, that's the only 2 states I would have gotten wrong if we were just doing red and blue on this map, but I would have gotten a lot of margins wrong. But anyway, guys, this is the Chaotic One saying peace.